Hello, little turtle. You trying to cross the road? Better be careful out here. Okay guys, so first thing I want to mention that this is not like pro advice, expert advice. This is just real experiences from a beginner. So guys, I've done about 1,400 miles on this bike and I've had it less than a year, but there's definitely a lot of stuff that I'm still having to work on. Yeah, so I just wanted to share some of the habits that I'm still working on, because I have a feeling you guys may come across the same habits that I have, or they could be different. So guys, I have a list of my top 5 habits that I'm still working on, and hopefully, like I said, these will help you guys. So let's get started. Number 1 is probably one that everybody knows, and it's going to happen to everyone, and whether you're new or experienced. And if you're experienced and you say this never happens to you, I don't think I'm going to believe you, because I know it happens to experienced riders. So number 1, leaving your turn signal on. I mean, yeah, it sounds like an easy one, right? Yeah, it's definitely going to happen to you, especially if you're new. I mean, I was doing it all the time, and I still do it, but just not as much. But the thing that worked for me is I just look. See, like here, just around this corner. I want to get a speed, I just look, got the blinker on, turn it off. I mean, you can try doing it without looking, get that muscle memory going, what they're talking about, getting used to clicking it and all this stuff. But you know, I know there's been times where I thought I clicked it off, but I didn't, and because I didn't push in all the way, so I'm still riding with the blinker on. Or, you know, number 2, you think it's off, you go to turn it on, but it's already on, and then, you know, you get it backwards because you're not looking. That's what I did. I was trying to just assume that I had clicked it and everything was fine, but it turns out that, you know, I didn't click it in all the way, and I'm thinking that the blinker is off and I'm riding around with it on like an idiot. You know, getting a habit of making sure that your indicator is off after you make your turn, because it can cause confusion for other people on the road, and plus it won't make you look like such a noob. Look guys, there's a little turtle over here. Stop and look. Hello, little turtle. Hello. He's hiding in his little shell there. Come on, it's okay. Look at him sticking his head out. Hello, little turtle. You trying to cross the road? Better be careful out here. Alright, take it easy, bro. So, number 2. My number 2 habit that I'm working on, and that is remembering to click down when I'm shifting down, and to click up with my foot when I'm shifting up. Yeah, so even after 1,400 miles, I'm still working on it, guys. It'll happen every now and then. I don't know why I do it. It's pretty simple. It's not too hard to figure out, but I still do it, and you guys might do it too, and it could surprise you. It could catch you off guard, especially if you're trying to shift into 3rd and then you accidentally go down in the 1st gear. Bike will just, you know, you'll slow down real quick, and then if there's traffic or cars around you, you're gonna look like, you know, people are gonna be like, what the heck is he doing? So yeah, it could be embarrassing. So just remember, click up, going up in gear, click down when you're going down, and you'll be fine. See, like that, like I just did there. I mean, I just did it after I told you guys. I just did it, and that was accident. That wasn't meant to be a demo. Okay, so number 3, this habit that I had, but I think I broke it now. It definitely has improved my riding experience, especially when it comes to shifting gears. And that's this right here, using these 2 fingers right here when you're shifting on the clutch. That's what I was doing at first. I was using these 2 fingers here, and I tell you, I was riding rough all the time. Couldn't get the timing right, couldn't get the shifting smooth. It's because I was using that. I went like this. Just use your all your fingers. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but there's a lot of riders do it. I know you can get short levers and all that stuff, but leave that for the experienced riders. If you're new, don't, you know, for me anyways, I found it just better to go like this. Use your whole hand. You'll shift a lot smoother than just using 2 fingers. At least for me, right? That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. That's worked for me. Now, with that being said, when I'm at a stop, let's just stop here. I'm at a light and I'm ready to go. Then I'll use 2 fingers like I do right now. I have 2 fingers on there, and then that way, I don't know why, I just like it. I just, you know, I'm letting it out right now, feeling that friction zone. But yeah, it works better for me at a stop when I'm at a light, because I don't know why. I don't have to let the lever out as far when I'm just using 2 fingers, because I have it rested on my other fingers. And then the friction zone's right there. See the bike moving? Letting the clutch out a little bit. I've never stalled the bike at a light by doing that. Never. Now, I have stalled the bike a few times in the beginning, but luckily that was in the neighborhoods and stuff like that. If you have problems stalling your bike a lot and stuff at a light, or when you come to a stop, try the 2 finger thing. But when you're just riding normally on the road, I'll go with the full, all four fingers. That's what has worked for me. Anyways, I think it worked for you guys. If you are shifting like that and you're having problems, it's just the timing's off and everything, go with the full. I'm telling you, way better. Hey, watch out, squirrel. So number 4, the 4th habit I'm working on. Bye. Okay, so let's talk about number 4, my 4th habit that I'm still working on, and I'm sure this is gonna happen to you guys. I'm positive that this is gonna happen to you guys, especially with you being new. And that's forgetting to drop down a couple gears when you're having to get on the brakes. Okay, and I don't mean just having to get on brake and come to a stop. Like, you have to slow down real quick because a car is about to pull out in front of you. So what you'll do is, the car is about to pull out, let's say the gray car is about to pull out, I get on the brakes, I slow down, and then when I go, I got no power. Okay, because I didn't drop it down a gear or a couple gears or downshift. So, you know, that's something I have to work on a bit more. But, you know, I'm not having to get on my brakes all the time. I mean, I do downshift when I need to slow down and stuff, but in those emergency situations where you have to quickly grab on the brakes, you want to try to drop it down a gear or 2. And for me, I always forget. So when it's time to go, I'm just like sputtering along, and I'm here trying to drop it down the gears and everything, because, you know, but it's hard to remember to do all this. A lot of things going on, you know, there's a lot of stuff on a motorcycle with the gears and the brakes, and you know, you're using both your hands and your feet and everything. So there's a lot to think about. I mean, that's pretty common sense though, really, right? Okay guys, and Number 5, numero cinco, the last one that I got for you today, and that is, and this is gonna be, you know, I'm kind of even embarrassed to say it, and hopefully it's not really a habit. I think I already broke the habit. It only took me one time to make this mistake, and I don't want you guys to make the mistake either. But this, I am talking from experience, is that when you are done riding for the day, or you reach your destination or whatever, make sure, okay, please guys, you put your kickstand down, okay? I am speaking from experience here. Yeah, I only had a bike a couple months, but luckily it didn't really damage anything. I mean, I got a little scratch on the end of my brake lever here, and then underneath my foot peg. So it wasn't, I didn't technically drop the bike. It was more like an assisted drop where I was holding on to it the whole time. So I was lucky on that part. But yeah, you have to think, well, why the heck did I do that? Why did I drop the bike? I'm supposed to have the kickstand down, right? I think it's because I was rushing. I was rushing to get off the bike and go and run into the store and get what I needed. So my advice to you guys, and this is what I do every time now, is that when I'm done riding, I take my time, okay, and make sure everything's good, and then I visually look every time at my kickstand to make sure it's down, and down completely. So guys, my advice for you, if you want to look like a complete noob, just go to some shopping center or gas station and forget to put your kickstand down in front of everyone, okay? Trust me, it's embarrassing too. Luckily there was no one around, but I don't think, but still, like the most embarrassing thing you could do, I think, on there is get off your bike and forget to put the kickstand down. So it could happen to you, maybe not. I didn't think it was going to happen to me. I told myself I was never going to drop the bike, but that's the only time it's happened, and I'm going to make sure that it does not happen again, because that's such a small little detail that shouldn't have happened. I still have a lot to experience and places to go, so I'm hoping to share those experiences with you in these next upcoming videos. So if you're interested in seeing more, definitely like, subscribe, and if you have any comments, maybe you have habits right now that you're working on that are different than the ones I'm having, let me know. I'm definitely interested. Or maybe you're an experienced rider and you still have habits, let me know. I like to know what kind of habits you experienced riders are still having after years of riding. But other than that, guys, stay safe out there, and I will see you all soon. Have a great day.